all good to go again. This time we're back with Jonathan Binet makes his way into the ring. Came in last night at 78.9 kilos in this light heavyweight division, and he's fighting a living legend of Team Ellis Boxing once upon a time shows, isn't he, Clint Alderton?
Yeah, he's a real fan favourite of Team Ellis shows. He's had many memorable fights. I mean, obviously he's coming back off a TKO loss against Mitch Clark in their epic rematch. Had a bit of a spell from his last fights, and as I touched on, Stevie, Clint on the comeback trail. He's fighting Jonathan Binet, who, look, if you look at his record, if you compare both records, it's probably a mismatch. But one thing about Jonathan Binet, he's a tough customer, and we've got Clint Alderton coming off his last loss and had a bit of a break. So I think this contest is going to be, I think there's a chance it could be a lot closer than what people think. But in saying that, we know what Clint brings to the table. He's heavy-handed. He walks forward and he comes to fight, so
he just loves it. He absolutely just loves it, so he does. Jonathan Binet, he's a gentleman, but I tell you what, I firstly capitalised him on his majority draw loss to Dave Drapak, and he's as tough as they come, because Dave Drapak is one of the most outstanding light heavyweight amateurs we've had in Victoria in a long time.
For famous international cruiserweight boxing. Would you welcome in the blue corner, Red Ranch in Court Street, Wollongong, Var, South Perth, Var his native country of Belgium. Racing on 7 professional fights at 78.90 kilograms with a red, orange and purple trunks, known as the Roadhouse. Jonathan Binet in the blue corner. And across the ring, part of Tony Solder's great Muller Shalom establishment. 9 professional fights, 7 ring wins, 5 wins by knockout, as well as Victorian light heavyweight championship, 79.65. The colours, what a great family he's been here in recent times on Team Ellis shows at the Melbourne Pavilion. Would you welcome back in the Aussie colours, Clint Alderton. Here's Sonny Loretta, the opening instruction.
plenty of support in the house.
Alderton supporters in the house.
Plenty of support for Clint Alderton tonight. With just stationed behind us is the official Clint Alderton fan club. Absolutely going off here, so very excited for Clint's return to the ring. Tonight's contest is a 4x3 minute bout in the light heavyweight division.
Yeah, look, it's going to be an interesting fight, this, as I said. Jonathan Binet, he's a tough character, and he let Dave Drapak work for that win. And Clint Alderton, well, we all know Clint Alderton. He's certainly helped to create the revenue here for these Once Upon a Time shows. He's put on many a memorable performance.
Yeah, the Geelong boys are very well represented here at Team Ellis Promotions, and Clint sort of really leading the charge here. He's been someone who's packed out the Melbourne Pavilion quite a few times, and got a very fan-friendly fighting style, which is great to watch, and a pleasure for us to call, Stevie. We rarely see a dull fight when Clint's there, so we'll see what we're presented with tonight.
Yeah, exactly right. As you said, he's very heavy-handed. He's very accurate, especially off the back foot. He's got that leading left hook, the check hook off the back foot. I'm a massive fan of it. And that's in the right rib to the body. Binet certainly won't be fazed by it.
Clint been very selective with his shots early on.
He's never a man to panic. He just lets them go as he sees it. He's very composed when he's in there. You really see him under pressure.
Binet doing his best to stay out of harm's way, moving his head, trying to come at different angles. So we hear the Alderton chant really begin, and as the fans try and rally their hero, he's started well this first round. But in saying that, Binet's had his moments. He hasn't wore a big shot yet.
No, he hasn't won a big shot yet. He's let a couple go. And as I said, look, he won't be faced by the job. He'll come into this and he'll give it a red hot crack. And he's certainly got a lot of confidence after the way the drop back fight went. And I just want to see what Clint Alderton is going to bring to the table. He's had some big wars with Mitch Clark in the past. I want to see if that's really taken much out of him. How much hunger is actually really left there.
From all accounts, Steve, he's refreshed. He's had an extended break, and you know he's come back hungry. You know, so it's he's on the comeback trail. So I'm sure there's bigger and better things ahead for Clint, but you know he's got to get back on the horse, and you know he finds himself in a 4-round contest against a tough opponent. So he's going to have to bring his best to get the job done. But a very composed and relaxed start from Clint, I think.
Seconds out, we approach round 2.
There by Binet. Just misses narrowly with a left hook and that.
Do you think that's the key for Binet here, Steve? Does he need to get close? Does he need to rough Clint up?
Yeah, I just think he needs to sit on Clint's chest and not give Clint the space to measure his own punches, measure his own shots. That's not the first time we've seen Clint fall in a little bit. He has a little smile, he knows himself. Got away with a little bit there. Better.
So dangerous on that right hand, isn't he, Stevie? If that connects with the eights, it's big trouble.
But he's smart, you know, he sets it up, he throws a jab, he throws a double jab. He uses his feet to get in close most of the time. There's always something off it.
Be careful, Binet, as Clint sort of closes the distance and is finding his target more often. It's not going to take too many punches for this fight to take a major turn, so he needs to be very careful.
Exactly right, but
he's doing a good job.
There's nothing wrong with Binet's tactics. He's hitting, he's moving, he doesn't want to get involved. That's exactly what he needs to do.
I guess one thing about a fighter who sort of had around sort of half a dozen fights and still yet to get a win at this point, they know how to survive, don't they, Stevie? You know?
Yeah, without a doubt. We were saying that about Matt Smith earlier. You know, he's a wily old fox, and that's what made Taylor's stoppage even all the more impressive. Is that, you know, these guys learn the subtle art of surviving.
Which is definitely a skill in itself. You know, I mean, credit to anyone who steps in the ring. It's not easy, you know. It's
not easy, and you know, and Binet probably could have had an easier first 5 fights, to be fair. Doesn't do anything easy himself. He's a great opponent for these boys just to see where they are. Yeah, Clint Alderton will be happy with that one. Tony Salt will be happy with that one.
You know, I guess we know Clint is a bit of a knockout artist, Stevie, but it probably wouldn't be the worst thing if this did go around to him and he gets that ring rust as much of it as he has out the way and lets as many rounds in as he can, I guess.
It's not. The worst thing you can do is go looking for it, because if you go looking for it, it just puts you into awkward situations and start falling into shots and you must get caught. We've seen that in both the Aaron Wellman fight and, but more importantly, the Brandon Lee Rocco Joy Wright fight this evening. And the boys really go looking for this window. It's the most snags. But he's not like that. He's nice and composed. He'll get behind his jab, and that right hand will come over the top. He'll come behind it. He'll always come behind the jab. He's well skilled. He's well disciplined. He really gets involved.
Yeah, very effective fighter, Clint. I mean, I guess to the naked eye, probably not the. How do I say? Probably not the silkiest, I guess you'd say, on Team Ellis, on a Team Ellis card, but highly effective. And as you said, you know, he lets go of that right hand, he sets it up, doesn't really waste too many punches, and we certainly know what power he possesses.
Oh, big leg tuck there by Jonathan Binet, catches Clint Alderton on the way in, and he might awake the dragon.
I think the fuse has been lit here, Stevie. Almost as if that shot woke Clint up a bit. He fired off a beautiful right hand of his own that connected straight after.
Sign of a real fighter, Matty. Sign of a real fighter. You get caught with one, you come back straight away.
There's no doubt that's what Clint is. He's shown over a number of fights that he's got a big heart. I mean, we saw in his last fight that didn't go his way. He fought it to the end, and certainly a very tough customer.
Big right hand again. Takes a couple of jabs there, Clint Alderton. Tries to get the timing on that right hand.
Yeah, he's been really selective with his shots here. But it seems to be working. I think Binet's starting to feel the effects of Clint's heavy hands.
Yeah, I think Clint's a bit pissed off, to be honest. I think he's starting to really look for that right hand, which is very uncharacteristic of him. Normally he's pretty composed behind it. But you can see him just cocking it slightly. He wants to let it go hard.
But he's a tough customer, Binet. I mean,
yeah, that was a lot better that time. You know, he moves his head a bit, and when he boxes, he looks pretty okay, but he just seems to switch off. And that's when it gets really dangerous in there, especially.
10 seconds.
Clint seems to really be finding him a lot more as the fight progresses.
Yeah, Clint would love this to go for I'd say 68 rounds as opposed to 4. But he's finding his home in there. He looks pretty comfortable. He looks pretty good in there.
bouts after this bout. We have
Seconds out, fourth and final round.
We have Darcy Ellis versus James Dan Allen in the fight following. We have Franco Valenzuela and Kuroba Ito. And of course our main event, Dwight Ritchie versus Eman Carlos. Clint really turns the heat up on Binet, but he comes back hard, Binet.
Yeah, Binet is tough. Knowledge is the idiot in the crowd. There's always one.
I think up to this point, I think Clint's done enough to win it on the scorecards, but we spoke about Binet's toughness, 0-5, but certainly if you're looking at records, this should be a real easy fight for Clint, but he's still in there.
Yeah, look, Binet is tough. We touched on that plenty, but I think Alderton would be happy just to get the 4 rounds off the belt, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right there, Stevie.
And he has Binet exactly where he wants him. Beautiful shot over the top, and he's 2 in it. He comes in.
Clint really finding Binet here.
Beautiful clinic going on here now by Clint.
Beautiful right hook there from Alderton landing, really slowing Binet down. I think he's feeling the effects of the physicality and the heavy hands of Clint.
Binet is just a tough character, isn't he?
Yeah, most certainly. Needs to get out of there. Not long left in the fight, but Clint's still very dangerous at this latter stages, around 4.
It's been a nice clean contest, there hasn't been much holding compared to what we've been used to in the previous fights. And as I say that, they hold, but it's been a good free-flowing contest for the most of it. Hats off to both boys.
Big right to the body there, thrown by Clint. As Clint invites Binet in, he wants to trade to the final bell. Both boys letting their hands go.
This is fantastic stuff.
Entertaining bout as both fighters embrace. Both very happy with the contest that both of them put on for the crowd.
Yeah, fantastic return to the ring from Clint Alderton. He looked every bit as sharp as he did. He'd be glad to get the 4 rounds out of the way. The result is in no way in question. He's got what he wanted here tonight, and he'll march on and move on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, we've had a couple of surprises tonight, Stevie, with the scorecards, but I don't think that we're going to have one here. And like you said, Clint on the comeback trail and certainly put a great showing tonight in going the distance with Jonathan Binet, but credit to both fighters. It was a tough fight, and Clint must be very happy at the minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, after an exciting match, our three judges, Andrew Campbell, Martin O'Malley and Lynn Kennedy, or was it Brett, gave the same score tables, 38, unanimous draw. It's a draw, Martin. How about that?
Well, that's an absolute shocker, that is.